Good morning to you. Daybreak at iFiber One News Radio. Jeff Slakey, Spencer Hughes.
Hey.
Got two great guests as we dive deep into a wonderful conversation about the Port of Shelton. And good morning to Dick Taylor and Wendy Smith.
Good morning.
How
Good
you guys
morning.
doing?
Good. You staying warm?
Oh, yeah, it is cold out there.
Got my Norwegian sweater on.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yesterday,
Keep you
too.
a little warm. What's nice, though, is that these, and from you guys up at Sanderson Field and even Johns Prairie, some of the vistas that you can see out into the mountains.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so
you can
clear.
See to the end of the
Gorgeous.
world.
Really?
Yeah, looks like you can touch them.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
cool.
gorgeous.
So
And
that's
at night you
awesome.
can pick the stars out.
Yeah.
They're
Yep.
just there
Yeah.
That's
Beautiful.
for
awesome.
the picking.
What's been going on here? Last meeting yesterday?
We had our meeting
Yes,
yesterday.
we did. Yes.
I guess the high point of the meeting and a low point. Yesterday we presented a 19-year plaque to Al Fry, our maintenance
man.
supervisor, who is retiring. So
He's going to get into trouble now.
Oh, yeah,
He's
he's
getting
Yeah.
time on his
he's
hands.
moving over to Newport, Washington.
What a great
over on
guy.
the
It's
Idaho
been so
border.
nice talking with him over the years.
Yeah,
All
he's
the
a great
work
great
that you do up
employee,
there.
19 years
Jeez.
at the port.
Yeah.
So, and I've known him longer than that from other things
Uh-huh.
over the years. But, yeah, we're going to miss him.
Oh, man. So is
Yeah.
there going to be any celebrations or a luncheon or a cake or anything?
We're gonna do well. We kind of did that yesterday. We did
cookies.
cookies and stuff. We're gonna do a staff gathering. His official last day. He'll officially be paid through the end of March, but he's taking all his vacation. So
for
his
him.
official last day will be next Friday, the 15th.
Well, you
so,
got a couple days to
yeah.
come up with a laundry list of projects. To
That's
get
right.
Yeah,
I
that's right.
know.
Get on
I
it,
know. Yep.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's a nice feather in your guys' cap to be able to have such long-term, long-standing employees like
Yeah,
that. That's
For
pretty
sure.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the highlights of the. I mean, like you said, a highlight and low light at the same
It
time
was.
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we did a kind of an interim lease with the yacht club.
Okay.
The DNR, as we've talked before, has their own timelines for how these port management agreements terminate, and then the aquatics land leases get activated. It's not as seamless as we would think it
Yeah,
might be.
we'd
We
want it to be,
terminate and
yeah.
they turn it into a land lease. It's kind of a process. So as they go through their process, it became increasingly important that the yacht club kind of get in and be able to start doing what they want to do and getting their permitting going, that kind of thing. So they've put in their application for that aquatic land lease. But in the meantime, we decided we're just going to lease the property to them. So they're going to bill tenants. They're going to collect the revenues. They're going to be able to act as though
To do
they've
their business,
Yeah,
yeah.
act as though they already own it in the meantime. So
Is there any still dealings with the city as well on there, or
Nope.
that's all?
No,
That's
that
all
was
been
taken care
gone?
of. Yep.
Okay.
So there were reversion clauses, and they just didn't decided not to act on those reversion clauses. And then they have the city streets platted as right-of-ways right through the marina. There's 3 streets and an alley, I believe. And so, for future housing one day,
guess
right?
something, yeah.
City. So those they agreed to a long-term lease with the yacht club back in December, and
great.
so they have like 99 years, I think. So they'll check in, and as the yacht club does any projects down there, it has to go through the city anyway. So there'll be a lot of check-ins on that. But yeah, we always had a 30-year lease on those, and the yacht club asked for funding and variety of reasons. Could it be longer? And they agreed.
Cool.
So,
Well,
yeah.
that's exciting for them, I'm sure.
Yeah. So all that is seeming to come together. I think this is it's kind of, something that we were hoping that it just was a cleaner transition. But I think this gets us still where we want to be, and it promotes their abilities quicker. There's fish windows to do work over water and various things. So the longer we hold things up, or DNR, really, then, it just puts them at risk for not getting their projects underway. So
Well, when they're ready, bring someone in and we'll talk with them a little
for
bit
sure.
about plans.
Yeah.
And of course, the marina, all of the marina now is within the city limits.
Yeah.
That's happened within the past 2 years,
Yep.
3 years.
Yep.
So yeah, everything that goes on down there has to go through the city process alone, not through the county anymore.
Sure.
So
Yeah, it used to be
Which-
split.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
yeah, which
Couple sets of paperwork.
complicates projects when you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we signed another lease extension on a
Mason General
property.
Hospital, they lease
Okay.
a building from us,
Nice.
and have for many years,
Yeah, a long
actually,
time.
13 years.
Wow.
So yeah.
Good.
So,
That's always
yeah.
trucking along up there. And,
Yeah.
how's Johns Prairie these days?
Johns Prairie's good, and
Yeah.
we're getting ready to have drone footage flown over the 30 East Export, which is part of the mill, the old planer mill, and that will be a property hopefully useful for an industrial company coming in, or anyone that's around that wants
Yeah.
to expand. Or so yeah, it's like a 6.5 paved site that was part of the Mason County Forest Products Simpson Mill, way long before, and so it's we walled off that building as part of curb funding. We have office trailers there now, so it's a great valuable spot for someone that's got large whether it's precast concrete or some kind of a large operation.
Cool.
Could use that. Yeah.
Nice.
So
And this is all part of working with the EDC
Yep.
on the drone footage.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
For marketing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep. They're gonna market it for us. So yeah.
That'll make it look nice.
Yes.
Yeah. It does
Yeah.
look nice.
Yeah.
People get some good footage of that. Check it out.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nice. Well,
Exactly.
Dick
So-
Taylor, Wendy Smith, always good talking with you. And check back next week, see what else is going on. And yeah, invite the marina crew up
Will
here.
do.
so you
Have
get them
done
on
that,
the
yep.
air.
Yeah.
You guys.